how do you shoot a film like this? It doesn't get shot obviously in sequence.
Usually on a production, you schedule your production schedule based on location, based on like time of day, because lighting is going to matter. Contrary to your point, because everything was shot in this apartment and I didn't have to do like massive company moves or anything that involved like big setups. And because the lighting in here more or less stays the same, I've got that window back there that, you know, where that area can look like afternoon or morning. But the bedroom and this portion of my living room, pretty much the lighting just always looks like this. I was actually able to, and a huge luxury, able to shoot more or less chronologically through the script. I did with one exception, which is my co-star who Skypes in, right? Eric Raddick, a really great actor, friend of mine. I saved all of our conversations and all of our scenes separately. So like all of that was shot in sequence at the back end of the shoot. Everything that didn't include him was shot chronologically, just basically from page one. Oh my God, Jerry.
Hey, babe.
What happened? You've never done that before.
Yeah, sorry, I had a work emergency.
Oh, a work emergency?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Come on, Sharon. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Not after everything I've...
I'm kidding. Jerry, you gotta know that I'm kidding. Okay. So tell me about this office emergency. What do they have you doing these days?
I'd really rather not talk about it. That's okay. It wasn't a gold star night. Not by a long shot. But you know what would make things better, honestly? If you told me about your day.
I got to think that a lot of the character in the film kind of overlaps on your day-to-day life. I know that you work out a lot. I know that you have these routines. How far does this go from your real life?
Well, that was one of the things in the very beginning that I also thought of was like, you know, how do you tell a compelling story with as many limitations as one location, one actor, more or less, but most of the movie is just me in here, right? So it was like, how do I keep myself as a creative interested in the process? Because it's gonna be horrible and monotonous through most of it, right? Like if I'm gonna film myself working out, oh my God, I'm gonna have to work out for like 3 hours to get all the shots of that. And the only way I could think to keep myself interested in the project was I need to relate to the character as much as possible. And I think the best art really is where you're willing to reveal part of yourself to the world, right? Because that I believe that an audience can sense that bravery. You know, maybe that's hopeful, but you know, it's worth a shot. If you put yourself into something, your hope is that someone else, you know, feels it, right? That they close the circuit, that they actually like will pick up what you're putting down. So when it came to designing her routine, your instinct is right on. I just basically documented my routine.